2. So Manchester United take to the road for the second time of the season as they look to extend this winning start. Hello and welcome along to the Totally Wicked Stadium here in Liverpool, which is actually just 8 miles away from Leeds Sports Village, so you could call this a local derby. Now, Totally Wicked is probably how I'd call Manchester United's start to the season. Unbeaten, and interestingly, they are actually unbeaten in their first 5 matches of the last 3 seasons, which means if they continue in that vein today, they'd make it 4 years in a row, which is quite an incredible achievement. But it's not going to be easy. Liverpool always make it difficult when Manchester United come to town. Matt Skinner knows this all too well, and he knows the challenge that his team face today. So he's gone with one change from the goalless draw against Arsenal. Elizabeth Turland comes in for the injured Anna Sandberg. This has a slight domino effect on the team. The league's top scorer, Melvin Mallard, led the line for United against Arsenal. The French international will slot into that left forward role, which in turn sees Fridolina Rolfo drop into a more defensive position. Now, as for Liverpool, they've not had a fun start to the season. 2 defeats in their opening 2 matches, which included a 4-1 defeat to their rivals Everton. They currently sit 11th in the WSL table after their game against Aston Villa was postponed. They do come into this one, however, on the back of a 5-0 victory over Sunderland in the League Cup. And head coach Gareth Taylor's gone with 4 changes, which sees Sophie Haig, Kerry Holland, Grace Fisk and Gemma Bonner all come back into the side. So that's it for the teams. No draws in the last 9 meetings between these two. Your commentary team for this one, Jess Sigsworth, is alongside Liam Bradford.
Welcome along then to the Totally Wicked Stadium for match week 4 in the WSL, and it's always an intriguing encounter when Manchester United head to Merseyside to take on their old rivals Liverpool. Let's see what Mark Skinner's side have got in store for us today. And we are underway at the Totally Wicked Stadium. And, a long punt downfield. We're seeing this more and more, where the ball is put straight out of play for a throw-in inside your opponent's half from kickoff. Don't even try and complete the pass.
I don't really understand that, really, Liam. I'm one that'd want to keep the ball and try and build, not hoof it out and then give it to your opponent to regain it and restart.
Now, if you are going to do that, for me, you've got to put it out next to the corner flag. What you can't do is put it out midway inside the Manchester United half, which is what happened. And now United are back on the ball. And Melvin Mallard goes for the big switch out to the right-hand side, picks out the Canadian Jade Riviere, who comes back to halfway, and Zigiotti. Zigiotti, though, trying to force the pass through to Jess Park, sees it taken away from her, makes a good block to re-intercept. Liverpool go back to Gemma Bonner.
Yeah, I'm expecting United to start bright and quick and maybe nick this early goal today, Liam. I think that's what they're capable of against this Liverpool side.
Toone to Rolfer, past the marker. Mallard back to Toone. Toone trying to find a bit of space. Rolls it into the feet of Zigiotti. Zigiotti looks to hit one from the edge of the D, which is blocked and cleared. Bouncing ball dealt with by Dominique Janssen. Rolls it back into the centre circle for Maya Letitia, who gets it out to Jade Riviere. Riviere has spotted the run of Turland down the right-hand side here. Turland stops it just before the corner flag, uses that strength well, rolls it back down the line to Jess Park. Park comes infield to pick out Miyazawa. Miyazawa floats one into the penalty area, which is headed away. Toone's attacking this one on the edge of the box. Loose inside the penalty area. Elizabeth Turland with the effort, and a sliding challenge comes in from the former United defender Gemma Evans, behind for the corner.
Yeah, that's a good start by United, you know, very front-footed, getting forward, and it drops for Turland there. You expect her to smash that in the bottom corner, but it ended up being a great block.
Gemma Evans sliding across to try and make that interception, does very well. Needed to be intercepted. Here comes the corner from United. To the mixer. Headed away. Comes out as far as the Japanese Miyazawa. Ball is straight back into the penalty area. Hurried clearance again. Toone chasing after this one, keeps it in. Now starts the Manchester United attack again. Zigiotti back to Toone. Toone on the right-hand side, feeds this through to Jess Park. Jess Park's cross comes all the way through the penalty area. Smash goalers! Oh, what a finish that is! Hinata Miyazawa with a left foot exocet to give Manchester United the lead. It is an incredible finish from Hinata Miyazawa. Liverpool 0, Manchester United 1.
And that is a great cross by Jess Park to pick out Miyazawa there, and she has smashed it into the top corner. What a brilliant goal and what a brilliant start by United.
She has got to be fully 30 yards out here. Let's just take another little look at this on the replay. Park gets to the byline, pulls it back, gets flicked out of the penalty area. She's on the edge of the D in actual fact, and she just laces it home. Sits up perfectly for her, right on the edge of the D. Oh, and it's in off the inside of the post as well, makes it look even better, Jess.
Yeah, there's no keeper saving that. The technique to keep her head over the ball and put it where she does, there's no chance of the keeper saving that, and that is exactly the start United would have wanted today.
Crossfield ball is brought down on the instep of Fridolina Rolfo. Dominique Janssen across the centre circle to Letitia, back in the opposite direction now from United's captain. Toone turns. Rolfo infield to Miyazawa, first time ball to Malar. Malar going to get this back from Ella Toone. Malar, who has been excellent at the beginning of this season, has done so well to get that out to the right hand side, and Jade Riviere head up, now looking to see what damage she can do from the edge of the penalty area. It's going to get the cross away, headed clear, only half clear again as far as Rolfo. Zigiotti out to Toone. Toone, right-footed delivery, and it comes all the way through. Well, it could have gone absolutely anywhere. It takes a deflection on the way through in the end. It's out for a corner. It just needed somebody to get a touch at the back post. We look again here, Jess. It could have gone anywhere.
Yeah, any tiny little touch that would have taken it goalward, but brilliant play again from United. They're dominating this ball. Liverpool are struggling to keep hold of the ball, and I just feel like another goal is coming very soon.
Do you want to have a guess at the possession stats?
I want to say it is.
1 second, because it's a chance here for Miyazawa again. Oh, she's hit the woodwork and it comes away. It's another opportunity from the edge of the penalty area. Another left-footed wonder strike from Hinata Miyazawa. Only the woodwork keeping it out.
Wow, great strike again, great technique. And for a second there, I thought that was flying into the net.
So did Miyazawa. Looking at her reaction, oh, it deserved better too. What an effort from Hinata Miyazawa. Ball is back with Fallon Joyce.
We know Maya won't be down for long.
She's already back on her
Made
feet.
a steal.
Didn't need the physio on. Ella Toone latches onto a loose ball in midfield, finds Jess Park, and Park now starts the run forward. Options right and left, feeds that through to Elizabeth Turland. Turland's effort, left-footed, is over the bar. It's brilliant football again, and Manchester United are cutting Liverpool to ribbons.
Yeah, great run there by Jess Park, and she threads it through to Turland, and Turland, she just leans back there, but brilliantly timed run.
Trying to feed it through a couple, isn't she? Elizabeth Turland realises that she's got players approaching, wants to get the shot away, but just gets underneath it. Liverpool even struggling to find a recipient for the throw-in at the minute, and it comes back out to Manchester United, ball under control by Turland, wriggles round the corner, got Jess Park on the run. Turland looking to get into the penalty area, gets the shot away, comes back across the goalkeeper. Graffer smartly down to her right-hand side. Right-footed effort from Elizabeth Turland. Saved in the end.
Yeah, they're knocking on the door still, aren't they? And Liverpool just cannot keep the ball whatsoever, but it's credit to Manchester United. They're turning over the ball so quickly and getting in Liverpool spaces, winning it back and going straight forward, straight down through to Liverpool today.
90 seconds plus whatever stoppages we have at the end of this one. Might have a couple of minutes because of the injuries that we've had to deal with. Obviously Henry Wooden having to leave the field with some kind of problem with the left leg. Chance here for Liverpool in the penalty area. Shot's going to come in. Oh, it's a brilliant stop. Valentolis Joyce diving away to the left-hand side. I think she pushes it onto the post and away. Has had nothing to do for 44 minutes, called into action and equal to the challenge.
Yeah, that is a save. Pushed it onto the post. Sure, she does it.
Having another look here, takes a big deflection. I think she does, you know. It's a fingertip to it.
And that shows how good she is. She hasn't had nothing still. When she's called into action, she makes them big saves.
Shimizu goes back to Evans. It's not a great back pass though, and it's allowed Elizabeth Turland in. Turland gets it square. Chance for Ella Toone. Ella Toone finishes it. Brilliant from the penalty spot, but the work done by Elizabeth Turland. Picks the pass perfectly, and the finish into the bottom left-hand corner from Ella Toone doubled United's lead. Liverpool 0, Manchester United 2.
Yeah, that is absolutely fantastic work by Turland there. She puts it on a plate for Toone to put it away, and that is exactly what Manchester United would have wanted, to get another just before half-time. You know, 2-0 is much better than 1-0, and they've just had that little let-off by Liverpool before, and yeah, brilliant to go in at 2-0 now.
It's a really poor back pass by Kirsty McLean that allows Elizabeth Turland in and sets Ella Toone up to finish passportographer for her second of the season. Such good work from Elizabeth Turland though, and then to get that pass away to find Ella Toone, who's in a brilliant position. Well, it's nothing less than Manchester United deserve, Jess.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant, and Turland is so in form at the minute, and to get past that player how she does, and still the momentum taken forward to make that crossword ball to Toone, for Toone to just tap it in, is just absolutely brilliant.
Smiles all round. I think it's one of those for United, I've already said it, where they won't want half-time to come, and once they're in for half-time they'll be desperate for the second half to start again, because at the moment they can't do anything wrong. A brilliant 45 minutes from Manchester United, set up by a brilliant finish from Hinata Miyazawa from the edge of the D, left-footed off the inside of the post to give Manchester United a 1-0 lead. Chances then for Elizabeth Turland, Melvin Mallard, Ziggy Otti, Jess Park, all coming up with potential chances. Hinata Miyazawa hitting the outside of the post could have given her a second. It was Ella Toone just before half-time that managed to get onto the end of it. Brilliantly turned over by United. Lovely pass from Elizabeth Turland after fighting hard for the ball, and Ella Toone in the right place to finish off from close range. And it means that at half-time, Manchester United lead Liverpool by 2-0. We're underway in the second half. Liverpool 0, Manchester United 2 on match week 4 of the WSL season from the Totally Wicked Stadium. 2 goals in the first half coming from Hinata Miyazawa and Ella Toone. United starting the second half in the same front-footed fashion as the overlapping ball comes in for Ella Toone, who's quite got the pace to get round Grace Fisk, who makes herself as wide as she can, and the ball trickles out of play for a goal kick. Bonner sweeps it out to Shimizu on the Liverpool left, the far side of the field. Well, that's given away to Ella Toone, and Ella Toone now needs the runner of Elizabeth Turland. Toone's going to have a go from distance. Well, she decided to have a crack from quite a ways out there, Ella Toone. If she'd have managed to hold on to the ball just for maybe another 2 seconds, I think Elizabeth Turland would have been in a great position, but realised that she was being closed down too quickly to be able to do that.
Yeah, and I think that sums up Liverpool's game really, doesn't it? A shocking back pass that runs into the line of Toone there, and I think...
Well, that's a moment of napping. Capox against Jade Riviere. Shot comes in, it's wide. Jade Riviere doing just enough in the end to put off Cornelia Capox, who was clean through. Ghosted behind Jade Riviere. Didn't see her coming, but made the recovery run, Jess.
Yeah, that's a big let-off for United, isn't it? I don't think she's seen her running behind, and she should have scored that. She's clean through on goal, but Riviere just does enough, and that could have been 2-1 there.
Hunted in packs as well. Manchester United's turned over again, threaded through to Elizabeth Turland. Turland's effort is saved by Borgraffa. The offside flag goes up on the far side, and it's another really tight one. Take another look at it here. One back by Bizet-Durham. It's a terrible decision again on that far side. That's twice we've seen the offside flag go up against Elizabeth Turland. She's been a yard onside both times. It's really poor.
Really poor though. Like once you can forgive it once, but twice when she's that onside, it's just not on really.
I would like to say it was tight, but it's
no,
just not.
Yeah.
That's two occasions where the Manchester United player has been a full body width onside. It's not brilliant.
No, not at all.
Well, I'm sure these officials will watch their performances back, and it won't be nice viewing if you're the official on that far side.
I've always wondered though, when they watch it back, what happens, you know, when they've made two mistakes like that.
There's a match observer here today as well that will be having a look at all of those things. They will get a report on performances for all of them. Maya Letitia has just been penalised here for wrestling Riza Shimizu to the ground. Now Liverpool in the opposite penalty box, and it's Mia Enderby. What a stop! Fallon Tullis-Joyce, Mia Enderby one-on-one with the goalkeeper, takes the shot on, and Tullis-Joyce sharply down to her right-hand side, gets a big paw to it. What a brilliant save.
Yeah, it's a brilliant save. Mia Enderby there is clean through. She has quite a bit of time to pick out where she's going to hit it, but she strikes it and she gets down so well.
Nalsund turns back the opposite direction, goes to the centre spot, returns it to Maya Letitia. Forward is a really good one for Celine Bizet-Durham. Now the offside flag has gone up again, and I think this is just as tight. Take another look as the ball is played forward. She's onside. It's a third ball forward from Manchester United, a third brilliantly timed run, and a third time that the offside flag has gone up erroneously on the far side of the field.
And do you know what's more frustrating? It's right in front of her face. It's not even like it's a little bit further on the opposite side of the pitch.
Yeah, it's really...
And that's a goal, isn't it? She finishes
really
that all day.
That's really poor.
3 times.
Well, Mark Skinner will be aware of this situation. He's got his analyst screen down in front of him. He will be able to see all of this as it's going on, and he will be frustrated as Kerry Holland gets into the penalty area, other end of the field. Cross comes in, is blocked by Dominique Janssen, and cleared away by Manchester United, only as far as Gemma Bonner. 3 minutes of time added on at the end of the game, as Sam Kerr looks to make inroads. Miyazawa. Rachel Williams. Referee checks the watch. Gabby George clips one forwards, turned over. Liverpool pick up possession. Referee does bring it to a close. Full 40 seconds over the 3 minutes of time added on. Manchester United with 3 points go top of the WSL table. Hinata Miyazawa and Ella Toone with the 2 first half goals making the difference for Manchester United. Doesn't really tell the tale of a game that United bossed from the first minute to the last. They have got another 3 points on the board. Mark Skinner will be absolutely delighted. They have beaten Liverpool on the road by 2-0.
Mark, Liverpool always make it difficult when Manchester United come to town. They did that today, but a solid performance and a very good 3 points.
Yeah, I thought we were electric first half. I thought we could have blew them away in the first half. we found spaces, we moved the ball really well, we were patient. Just final third, maybe a little bit of tweaking time, the mindset to finish off the chances, but we were electric. Second half, because we probably had such a good first half, dipped off a little bit. I think it was really important we got Toone's goal before the half time, great time to score, forgetting about all the cliches, but he's a great time to score because it deflates them going into half time. But then second half we were sloppy a little bit, and the great thing is, and you know this, I approached the players with it, I said, look, we need to be better, and they all agreed, all of them were nodding, and so when you have a group that are so honest like that, it's we can take what we didn't do so well, but the first half the job was done.
Well, Toone's goal had a lot of importance on it because, as you say, all the chances, it had that feeling that perhaps we could regret not taking some of these, but when Toone got that goal, it just gave you that double lead and that bit of insulation.
I don't know if that's an English mindset, you know, but if you bring that into manifest, then yeah, maybe it can be a problem. For me, like, it's always about, if you're creating chances, then you have to be composed enough to finish them. It's always about the individual in that moment, not necessarily anything tactical. So I didn't feel that, but I understand the situation. So I felt we just needed to be more focused. And I think if I stay balanced, it allows the players to stay balanced. So second half, I just, you know, we needed to be more ruthless. With the ball, we needed to keep it a bit more. We were trying to force things, and really we didn't need to. They jumped a little bit higher, but the pressure wasn't exact. So all in all, like, I'll reflect on a brilliant first half and a not so brilliant second half, but the job was done, and you know, we take the points and move forward.
Well, Dom, congratulations. It's never easy against Liverpool, but that's a very important 3 points.
Yeah, definitely. I think we were solid at the back. 2 good goals, so 2-0.
Now, Hinny, it's always important to start quickly, and what a goal that was.
Yeah, I'm going to happy. Yeah, but so many chances. Yeah.
It's true, there was so many chances in that first half. How important was that goal from Ella just before half-time to double that lead?
Yeah, it's so important to get in the changing rooms and just have a breather, coming back out, and then, you know, if you're winning 2-0, it's just so much easier than 1-0. So yeah, it was very important.
And Hinny, someone who makes the game look so easy, player of the match today. What's it like having her in front of you? Does it make your life a bit easier?
Yeah, definitely. I think we have a good connection. We talk a lot. I'm always, Hinny, go left, Hinny, go right, Hinny, go forward. Hinny always looks over her shoulder if everything is all right. So yeah, I think it's going really well. So I'm enjoying it.
Renata, you make the game look so easy when you're playing it. Is it really as easy as it looks?
Easy. No easy, but so a lot of speed and Dom and Maya. So yeah.
And finally, a big game coming up on Friday. I imagine the preparations start now for Chelsea.
Yes, exciting. First, just recover from this game, and then all eyes on Chelsea.
I finally want to make a note, obviously, to Matt Beard, and just celebrate the life and promise people that we'll never stop talking about him. Because, you know, his body might not be here, but he's absolutely with us all in spirit. So today I give that in tribute to him, because he would have wanted to win that game more than anything. So he would appreciate the mindset of our team to win that game. So I toast the big man in the sky, and I wish him and his family all the very best. And as I say, we won't stop talking about his memory will live strong with us.